In 2013, the standard of care in educational institutions evolved to now require multiple proactive, response-based options for occupants if confronted with an active threat on campus. Pasco County Schools' Active Threat Plan, the ATP, aligns with the most current state and federal guidance, school safety legislation, and recommended best practices from the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Commission.
Pasco Schools' Active Threat Plan, ATP, provides guidance on how our entire school community can most effectively respond to reduce injuries and save lives in the unlikely event of an active threat on campus. The ATP does not eliminate the need to lock down, rather it reinforces it with strategies that align with federal guidance as one of the several options available to preserve life. The ATP is only activated when there is an active threat dangerous to life actively occurring on campus.
An active threat is defined by any incident which by its deliberate nature creates an immediate threat or presents imminent danger of bodily harm, serious injury, or death to the campus community. An active threat is an individual or group of individuals displaying a weapon, having made threats, and shown intent to cause harm or act out in violence. A weapon is defined as any firearm, knife, or any other instrument that can cause bodily harm, serious injury, or death. It is important to understand that no single response fits all active threat situations. Accordingly, a one-size-fits-all response plan has a high probability of failure. Can police response ever be fast enough? We have already pointed out that approximately half of all active shooter incidents lasted less than 5 minutes, and many ended prior to police arrival. We must also consider the psychology of a shooter. Shooters do not want resistance or distraction of focus. They do not typically anticipate resistance and are often not trained to react to resistance by building occupants. Shooters may be familiar with the predominant response strategies, so we must exercise, train, and discuss all available options to get to safety. There are several fallacies associated with the previous passive lockdown-only approach. Here are some examples. 1. Locked doors cannot be breached. This was not the case in Nashville, Tennessee, Virginia Tech, Red Lake High School in Minnesota, and Sandy Hook. Adam Lanza used an assault weapon to literally shoot an entrance into the building at Sandy Hook, a school that was deliberately designed with special safety and enhanced physical security features. At VT and Red Lake, the shooter breached locked doors, gaining access to rooms filled with students. 2. Everyone will be available to find a safe place to lock down. This too is false. Acts of violence erupt quickly and are very dynamic in nature. There are going to be students and faculty potentially on playgrounds, in gymnasiums, cafeterias, and restrooms, making it hard to find refuge quickly. 3. If we are quiet and hide, the shooter would just pass us by. 4. Nobody will be in immediate contact with the violent intruder. This was untrue at Parkland, Uvalde, Santa Fe, Columbine, Sandy Hook, and many others. One must be prepared to react or defend themselves if taken by surprise or cornered with no other options. 5. Relying solely on police response. In 80% of cases, active shooter incidents did not end until some act of force against the offender occurred. Force by police represented 43% of these cases. Citizens, 13.1%, suicide, 40%, and the offender fleeing the scene, 1%.